Hey guys, I just wanted to do a quick review of an emulator for the Windows platform. This one is of the Sinclair Spectrum computer that was available in the 1980s. It's called Speccy, and it allows you to run classic games that were available for the Spectrum computer. So I'm just going to bring this emulator up, and I've already loaded a few games into the system. So I'm going to pick a game here just so you guys can see. So the Spectrum was available in a few different versions. There was the 48K version, the 128K. They also had a disc-based version and the Plus system with the cassette attached to it or not attached to it. So all these games basically would load off a cassette tape, and this emulator tries to reenact loading from a cassette. Some are quick and some take a little bit of time to get into the system, but I'm going to just load up Highway Encounter, which was one of my favorite games. So I'm going to say yes. I'm going to load it up. And I have a joystick attached to the computer. So we're going to just get this one going. So Highway Encounter is loaded up, and we're going to pick the number 3 for Kingston joystick, which is how I set it up in the preferences. And 7 to start. And as you can see, this game, the concept is to get the 5 robots along the highway without encountering or losing any of them to the obstacles that you're going to find along the way. So you get enemies, barrels, a whole bunch of stuff that challenges your robot to be able to move to the next screen. So actually this is going to be a 2-in-1 review. It's the Speccy emulator and the gameplay for Highway Encounter. So we want to get rid of some of the bad guys because they're going to take us out, and we want to move these blocks out of the way so that I can get the robots ahead without okay, so I think we're safe to get a little bit ahead here. Let's get rid of this guy when he comes by. The challenge is moving the robots in the right direction. It's kind of a little bit challenging to turn the guy around. And you don't want to go over the flames or else you lose one of your robots. So this one's a challenging one because you have the we gotta move that stuff out of the way first before we move these guys. So we're going to move these robots, those barrels out of the way of the robots. Oh! So now I've lost one of my robots. I gotta get a new one from the back of the line. Gotta get rid of those. And hopefully he's gonna be able to make it through. Yeah, this guy's made it through. And we're gonna get this guy through. Whoa! So it's challenging getting him forward. So my guy should be waiting. They're waiting up ahead. I think I lost a robot. It went ahead and it must have been something challenged it. So I've definitely lost my. I've lost all my robots. I only have one left. And now I gotta get. The object of the game is to move that piece that's sitting there on the ground forward. So without getting that piece, I can't go on. So I need to move these things out of the way. Oh, and that's it for that. So you get the idea of Highway Encounter. Great game. I suggested if you have the original Spectrum to try to find a tape copy of this game, or if you're running it on an emulator. It's a challenging game, but it's one of those addicting games that you just want to keep playing. It was from Vortex Software, as you can see there, and the original copyright is 1985. And the graphics are actually pretty good for a 1985 game. on the Spectrum. So that's my review of Speccy, the emulator for Windows that allows you to run the computer Spectrum. It's the Sinclair Spectrum, and the game Highway Encounter.